if you want to be in style. Hi everyone.
Hello everyone, and happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday.
We hope that you've all had a great, fantastic, and productive day today. We're excited. Mitty and Nancy here with some tips and tricks in regard to Glitz accessories and such, and the proper application and longevity of your Glitz crystals. Thank you for tuning in with us. We just want to remind everyone, we don't have any specific promotion for tonight going on, but we do want to remind everyone that we do have some really great kits that are already prepared for you on our website, glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. So please check those out. You can look during the video or after. You can always save this video, tag your friends, or share it for later. And as you're going through the website, of course, be sure to use my code at checkout, MIDIC, spelled MIDIC, and as always, that will save you 10% off of your entire purchase from the website, regardless of what you order.
Yes.
And then any order that equals $99 or more will also receive free shipping. So you definitely want to take advantage of using that code, MIDIC. We have everything from your tools that you need, a la carte items like your precision glue gel and condensed glue gel, and then we have a lot of fun exotic shapes, various metal beads, and we have our chrome powders as well. We're using our holochromatic art tonight. I'll be demonstrating to you, the different effects of our holochromatic powders on top of different colors and how you can use them in an ombre effect, along with our special shapes with our Glitz crystals. So if you have anyone in mind who might want to see this video as well, of course you can tag them in this post. You can send it to them through Instagram, or you can always share it and go back to it later if you want to follow along step by step. Hello. I have two colors picked out for tonight. One is sort of a bluish gray and one's a light blue. The first one is a C&D Shellac Luxe color called Whisper. I actually really like working with this color. I consider it a gorgeous neutral, deep neutral color. And the other color I've chosen for tonight is also a C&D Shellac Luxe called Creekside. And this is sort of my cloudy baby blue. I do have my voice tonight. I know if you tuned in with us Wednesday, I was sort of struggling, so if I get choked up for a moment, please forgive me. Allergy season is wild. It was literally just 78 degrees a couple days ago, and it's about 35 degrees outside right now. So I don't really know what to do as a Floridian. I'm kind of freaking out. So I am going to go ahead and get started. I'll show you up close some of our special shapes that I'm using tonight. And you'll just have to stay tuned and see how I piece these together for you. You can sort of tell already. You'll just have to stay tuned and see how I piece these together. And we've got our nails, and I'm also going to be using some of our Glitz holochromatic art. Yes, this weather is crazy.
Hi,
I know you're
Mick.
here.
How are you?
You're here in Pensacola with us, so you get it.
Hey, Mick. Come see us on March 17 at Nailco. We're going to have the shows on that day. We would love to see you again.
We would love to see you, and it's St. Patrick's Day, so you better wear green. At least have some green nails or some green bling.
Otherwise.
Look, you can see this in the light, how the hollow pigment shows up. It's hollow and chromatic. I love it. Oh, she said she's coming. Yay!
Yay. Come see
Join us. Join us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on my first nail of the evening.
Hey, Chris. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's Milky. Did I say it right? Milky?
Mm-hmm. Looks like it. Milky.
So cute. Thanks so much for tuning in.
So for this nail, I've already applied my gel polish, and I have not yet applied a top coat, so that's actually what I'm going to do now. I'm going to use our Glitz non-wipe top coat. It's so stinking cute. Imagine how cute this would be at your station, y'all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just come handy.
So I'm going to apply a thin full coverage layer of my Glitz non-wipe top coat to my nail for my holochromatic art to stick to.
Put it right here.
Thank you. Yes, I love the packaging too. Thank you. We try to keep everything as efficient and travel safe as we can while also making it trendy, because you don't want just some lame, boring packaging. You want it to be exciting. So when your clients or your customers come in and they're looking, they want to grab it, right? They want to know what's inside.
Hey, Mylene. Thanks so much for tuning in. Can't wait to see you. Are you going to be at ABS? What show are you going to be in? Mylene, can't wait to see you.
Alright, so I'm going to just wipe the sides and ensure that there's no excess product hanging over, because you want to keep that nice, non-bulky shape. Are you seeing what I'm seeing on top of the nail? Mm-hmm. I might have to do 2 coats because it looks like my last gel color was a little uneven, and I don't want that to reflect in my holochromatic powder.
Oh, that's a good tip and trick though.
Yeah.
Just chia sẻ là nếu mà mình bỏ không có cái mặt mình bỏ top lên không có được đều đó.
So not all is lost.
Thêm một lớp nữa.
If your coat looks like it's uneven, you don't think it will, but it will show up once you start applying your pigment. It'll just look funny, and you won't really be able to put your finger on it, but it's because it's uneven. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and cure this top coat. Probably just flash cure it for about 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna apply another coat, and we're only going to cure it for 15, because in our experience using our Glitz non-wipe top coat and using our holochromatic powder, 15 to 20 seconds usually grants you the best results. So again, the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to ensure that my surface is smooth, nice and smooth, so everything comes out even.
This color is so pretty though.
It is pretty. It looks much better on the nail than it does our sky outside.
Yeah.
But the good news is that for this part of Florida, daylight savings starts on March 10th, which means hello long summer days, we're coming.
Yes, can't wait. After spring break, everything's gonna get warmer.
It's gonna get better.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to cure this for only 15 seconds. As I mentioned, if you're using another top coat, you may receive different results, but if you're using our Glitz non-wipe top coat, we found that typically between 15 to 20 seconds gets your best results for a nice, even coverage of your holochromatic powder, because you don't want to not cure it enough and it get really sort of muddy and dull looking, but you don't want to over cure it because your powder might not stick properly and it can fall right off. And that's not good either. So, all right.
That's better for me.
I'm sure we have a name other than silver, which is what I want to call this. What is the proper name for our powder? Nancy's going to tell us.
Yeah.
I like to come up with my own names, but if you search it on the site, you won't find it.
Smitty, she's gonna name it.
So just so everyone can see our packaging for each of these pigments, you have this really great safety feature so that when you open it, you don't just get pigment all over the place. And there's a nice little tab in here, and depending on if you can use your nails or not, I can. You open it up just like that.
Shiny silver.
Shiny
silver.
silver.
Oh, no, hold on. Yes.
So I wasn't far off.
Yes. You close.
And I'm using like a little makeup sponge applicator. And I like to grab the excess off of the cap first, just because it's already there. But I'm going to press it first. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking pretty. I'm going to press it first onto the nail before
fancy.
Lightly buffing it in.
And it's not like a regular, it's holochromatic, like others chrome look. This is the between of holographics and it's really shiny chrome.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it everywhere, but you do have that holographic effect within the silver pigment of the nail. It's so stinking cute. So
I can see that. I can see that. If
Yeah.
you move a little bit.
It's like a rainbow.
A little bit, yes.
So I'm pressing this in first because I want to make sure that I've covered the entire nail. And then you just want to buff it in. And that's exactly how you want it to look. Nice, smooth, and even. You don't want it to look dull.
Oh, I can see that. Did you see that? See this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can see it's really, really clear from Instagram.
Just making sure I have every section. You will get all the way around.
Mick said it's so pretty. Yes, Mick. We're trying to bring it trendy as it possible.
Super cool. So if you're looking on the site and you're looking for holochromatic art, definitely make sure that you put in at checkout your promo code, your discount code MIDIC, which is spelled MIDIC. If you're on Facebook, there should be a little pop-up where it already has the information and the link right there for you. And we'll close this back up because knowing me, either myself or Nancy will knock it over and then I'll just have to start crying because that's just what I'm going to do. So now that that's taken care of, everything's buffed in and there's no excess pigment just sitting on top of the nail, I'm going to go back in again with my Glitz non-wipe top coat.
Do you do another one? Are you doing another look?
You always put the glue gel right over it, don't you?
Yeah, but it's a cool. It's two different unique technique that you can do. If you can float it gently on the top of the holochromatics, you can, or you can using the top coat over it and then cure for a flash cure for probably 30 seconds, and then you can apply the glue gels on it if you want to protect your pigment.
So
Either
sort of two different methods. We're going to use Nancy's method today. I would say if you second guess yourself and you think you might change your mind, top coat it first.
Yep.
But if you're pretty confident and you know what design you're going for and you know you're going to achieve it, you can absolutely just go ahead with the glue gel.
Let's do with top coat. So then, maybe you want to do that with top coat to protect it. So then that way, everybody will be like, okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing.
We can. Well, and then sometimes, well, at least me, when I'm working with a holochromatic, sometimes especially if I'm working with a practice nail, I know I'm going to put it down and I don't want to scratch it. Because as soon as you scratch it, that pigment comes off and you have to do the whole process again. You can't just put it back on. So that's sort of my thought process with it. So, on with our top coat. And you said a flash cure of 30 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. So, both ways are right, neither way is wrong. It just sort of depends on your approach. Of course, this does take more time to apply the top coat for an additional time, and you are allowing a little more thickness. But
It looks so beautiful.
It does look gorgeous.
I couldn't find any cough drop for you, maybe.
I'm okay.
This is my house. Hey Rachel, thanks so much for tuning in.
Hi.
How are you? You getting heating the cold? But always like all of a sudden nice and then it's rain and it's cold now.
That's so pretty. So I'm going to flash cure this for 30 seconds. I've gone around, taken off any of that excess top coat. So I'm going to stick that into the light here, making sure that I'm rocking my client's hand back and forth so that all sides can cure, because even with this holochromatic art, you would hate to not cure part of the nail and then wipe over it and then their powder comes off.
Yes.
And they're going to look at you like, is this your first day?
I mean, for things for real this time, I know, right? Because it's trickling you. Like, it's getting warmer a little bit and then get cold.
We have our local girls tuning in. You're right up the road in Crestview, right?
But it's still better than a lot of states. They're still snowing right now, so we can't complain.
So now I'm going to take my Glitz condensed glue gel. This is a 15G pot here, as you can see. And I'm just going to pick up, look, we still have so much left. Y'all been watching us work out this exact same pot of glue gel. And we've made a lot of nails. And we still have plenty of product to go around.
Yep.
Just so y'all know.
So many nails.
I've got my Glitz twin tip brush here. Looking for the wide band. I'm grabbing my large brush. So, oh, it's got wild hair. Someone didn't take care of it.
But that lasts a long time. So
Nancy had to walk away. Someone didn't take care of the brush and she literally had to walk away from it. It broke her heart. So, yes, can you cut my hair? Can you give me a trim? So, I'll have to show all of you later. There is a proper way to clean your brush and make sure that you maintain the form. But worst case scenario, it gets its bangs trimmed. And you cut it. You get the sides. So, I am going to cover my nail with my Glitz condensed glue gel.
Oh, I can see that from a whole... Looks good.
And again, this is our shiny silver holochromatic art that we have pressed and buffed into our nail using a C&D shellac whisper.
That is so true.
And these...
Dip it in hot water, it will go back. Yep, she said dip it in hot water, it's going to go back.
Okay.
Yep. Just go right back.
Until
Thanks
then, I'm
for the
put my
tip
lid
and
on.
tricks. I love that.
Yes, thank you. We love it.
Sharing it. And Nails by Sonia. Hello, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in.
So
Hope everybody have a great Monday.
I'm going to float my Glitz non-wipe top coat, covering the whole nail. I want to keep it nice and thin, but I want to float it and not press into my condensed glue gel. Because what will happen is if you do that and you leave the glue gel and it's not just the non-wipe top coat, is that when the nail has cured, it's still going to be a little bit tacky. And you're going to have to go back in again. And then you also risk, since you've pressed into it with the brush, you're risking that there's going to be lumps and bumps in your nail also. We just don't even want to do that. So you practice your pressure and control of your product. So now let's dress it up, as Nancy would say. We're getting dressed now.
Yes. You feel pretty nails, but we still naked. So let's do something with it.
Got one of my Glitz crystal pickers here.
Rachel, don't forget the March 17. We're going to be at Nailco. We can't wait to see you again.
My AB perfect kite. Is this my perfect kite or my special kite?
Which one?
This.
No, this is diamond shields.
Oh, a diamond shield. See, I just made all
sorting kite is the other one. Like we have so many.
We have so many. I guess that just means that I have to go back and study my Glitz handbook. I have to do my homework. What's wrong with me?
It's okay. Maybe you get so many, like it's so many to remember.
Sometimes I just get really excited and I start talking fast and my brain can't keep up with what's going on.
Looks good, Midi. Look at you. Are you getting fancy?
I am getting fancy. So something to keep in mind, I am using some of our larger special shapes, which just happens to work on this particular nail, but depending on your client's nail length, width, shape, C-curve, all of that, you'll want to take all of that into account when picking out designs, because they might see this nail, for example, and say, hey, can you recreate this? And you have to be realistic with them if it's going to work or not. Because if it's hanging off the side, it's not going to work. If it's up in the air, it's just not going to work. But guess what? We have so many different options and so many products and crystals and shapes available for them. There's no reason for them not to leave happy. You can have everything that their heart desires. Some things that they never even knew that they wanted. So I'm pushing my Media Luna. I want to keep it off of my shield. Like so. I like that. And just to give it some pop, I'm going to use some of our actual yellow gold beads.
I'm playing with this right now.
We have all sorts of different metal beads available. We even have obsidian, which in my opinion would look really pretty, but there's not quite enough contrast, so it would be a really subtle look. But for this look and for camera's sake, we're gonna go for contrast.
Mm-hmm. You know what? The obsidians will look good with the white colors, like a matte colors.
Yeah.
Look, just wanted too shiny and sparkle for it.
It would
That
sort
is
of
cool
get lost.
ideas. Looks good too. You know what is looks good too? Obsidians. Crystal.
Yes, obsidian with this shiny silver would be absolutely gorgeous. It'd be like rock star nails.
Okay. Then don't forget to take a look on Obsidian's kit over it's on our website. You always can use the code MIDIC, MIDIC, to save our 10% off an entire purchase.
Yes, we have so many kits, so many special shapes and items available for you. We didn't really want to give you and overwhelm you with anything new yet this week because we always have so many things coming, and we've shared a lot of brand new kits and shapes with you in the past few weeks. So we wanted to give you a little bit of time to catch up, but still share with you tips and tricks and inspirational ideas for what you can do with all of our Glitz crystals and accessories.
Yes. Rachel said, so pretty, the holograms and those crystals are so beautiful.
Thank you. I think so too. It's something different. And it's something fun.
I couldn't believe that meaty nails that grow that long, that fast, and the crystal is still on.
These are my natural nails.
They're
so all on. They're all
I'm looking at my nail. I'm so sad.
I've had my nails on for 2 weeks, and I lost literally one SS3. That is it. One SS3. And I lost one gold frame. And that's it. And honestly, that's probably because I was like hitting my nails against something that I shouldn't have been doing.
But you do it anyway.
But I do it anyway. Because I'm grown and I do what I want. And then I pay the price. So I like this, but what I'm also going to do is show you how to use your twin tip brush, the fine tip. And I'm going to brush over my nail, pick up some of that product, and pick up a gold bead. Whoop.
You might need some more.
I might. That way I can place it just where I want without disrupting the placement of my crystals that are already on my nail. So just sort of a fun tip and trick there, because the precision end is small, but sometimes it's not quite small enough.
Hi, Mick. Mick getting nailed. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for spending your Monday evening with us. Here at Glitz Accessories and Such.
With Midian.
Yes, Midian and Nancy.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to say something. Text us. question is. We're here for you.
So just placing 2 final yellow gold beads here.
It looks really cool in person though. I got to see in person. Lucky me.
You got the best seat in the house.
Yes. VIP. Everything with MIDI is VIP. Yeah, VIP.
So I'm going to go ahead and place this into the light for 60 seconds before I roll some of my gold beads out of place. And then, of course, just have your client sort of rock their nail back and forth underneath the light so that it can cure properly all the way around. And when that is finished, I'll unblock the camera.
Is it good?
Yep.
Hey, Brad. How are you? It's Brad.
Ooh, Brad holding
Hey,
his
Brad, we
watch.
still haven't get chance to show you how to do a chant before, huh?
We get all these new products.
We'll
and we
just
don't-
have the private lessons with you then. We'll show you. Okay, Brad, that's how it's gonna work.
Look, Brad, we're using our shiny silver holochromatic art. I love the pigment. I'm just showing all of you again the containers that these come in. This is actually an entire kit that's already been put together on the site, glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. You can use my code MIDIC, spelled MIDIC, and that will save you 10% on your entire purchase. It doesn't matter what you're ordering from the site, you can always use that code. And if your order reaches $99 or more, you'll also receive free shipping. So that's also a really great bonus right there off the bat.
That's great, right? It sounds good, Nancy. Yeah.
So now that that has cured, I can show all of you up close.
That's fabulous.
We have our polished rice, our media luna, our soaring shield, and our
Diamond shield. And polished rice.
and our yellow gold metal beads. Using shiny silver holochromatic art over C&D Shellac Wax Whisper. And with these holochromatic pigments, they're going to change based on what your base color is. So whether you're using clear, white, blue, gray, yellow, green, black, whatever.
Thanks so much for tuning in. How are you? Hope you have a great Monday. Thanks so much for spending Monday nights with us.
So I've removed my safety cap here.
Brad, let's plan on that day. Okay, sound good, Nancy. It was a private lesson.
So just feeling around. I'm not applying any pressure at all. I just want to see where exactly I do need to place
Thanks so much for tuning in.
my product. And that's going to be anywhere that these crystals can possibly lift, catch in your client's hair, or get banged against, say, their computer desk. And you want to start applying very little to no pressure at all, and just let this sort of flow. Because once it starts, it usually flows pretty easily.
Good. Love your products. Clients never lose their gems now. That's fabulous to
Oh,
hear.
that's excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your...
Thanks for that
feedback. We appreciate it. We're trying every day to get better and better with all the products. Not only bringing us a really good quality, high quality also is a good quality, also is a great newest what out there and trendy. So then it save you time, so then you can just focus on your create all different beautiful nails and building stronger your business. Keep your clients with you.
Yes, we want it to be trendy and ahead of the game. Want you to find that value and that quality within our products.
Miss Dominic Nichols, thanks so much for tuning in. How are you? Hope you've had a great Monday. And thanks so much for spending Monday nights with us.
So I'm replacing my safety cap here.
That's what happened. I did it the other day. Check. Boop.
Just like that in the lid, because
And it lasts forever.
it does. And there's also a brush applicator. Instead of pulling the cap off, you just spin the entire top here and your brush applicator is revealed. So you've got options. without having to carry 2 different products. It's all in one. Really great if you're moving around from station to station, if you're going to trade shows, traveling, if you're taking it home and back to work. Doesn't matter. We try to keep everything nice and compact for you so it's less items to keep up with. But we want it to be functional. We want it to work for you so you don't have to work so hard.
That's right.
And just like that, our first look is finished. Everything is smooth and sealed in so that there's no lifting.
Like that.
But there's also no bulkiness, and you can't see where the precision glue gel is.
This side. Yep. Can you move closer? Looks good. Looks so sparkly. Mini. Looks so beautiful. Then I'm looking at my nails.
Your nails are awesome. So I'm going to set this nail aside. We're going to go ahead and move on to our second look using C&D Shellac Luxe Creekside, which is a really soft sort of white base baby blue. And for this look, I've already applied my 2 coats of my gel color. So now I'm going to take my Glitz non-wipe top coat. If you're using other top coat products, you always want to use the non-wipe. You need a non-wipe top coat if you're going to be using our pigments, our holochromatic pigments. And with the best results that we found, if you're using our product, our Glitz non-wipe top coat, if you apply it and then cure your nail for about 15 to 20 seconds, nothing less or more than that, we have found that you can achieve your best results that way. So if you're using another product, you might find something different. That's just what we've found using the Glitz non-wipe top coat. I just want to brush this on real smooth and evenly. Want to keep everything where you're getting a full coverage, but you want to keep it thin, because once your product starts getting too thick, it's not going to cure properly, especially once you've added on your glue gel and your top coat again and everything like that. And your design is more likely to peel off at that point because it hasn't received proper curing time because it's gotten too thick. So it just takes practice.
The color is so beautiful.
It is. Now we're going to cover it up. So I'm going to pop this into the light for about 15 seconds so that it can cure all the way around, just flash cure. If it's not cured enough, you'll find that when you apply your holochromatic pigment, it's going to appear sort of dull. It's not going to smooth out like you expect it to. However, if you over cure it when you apply it and you go to rub it in, you'll find that it's very likely that your pigment starts to just fall off and won't actually properly adhere to the nail. So you gotta sort of find that sweet spot in between. So now that that's been cured, I'm actually gonna show all of you an ombre effect using 2 of our holochromatic pigments.
Okay.
And again, these will vary depending on what you use as your base color. So I used a nice soft baby blue. So let's see what happens.
Grass, it looks amazing, Nene.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So opening up here.
Can you get it?
I think I can.
Yay,
I did it.
Got it. This is
Hi,
so
Tara.
pigmented, so you don't even have to have a whole lot to get one nail done.
No.
Maybe just like dab a little bit. And so this jars will last you a long way.
It will. I'm just using the excess here from the lid. And for my effect, I'm just going to sort of press it into the top here first.
What are you doing? Me, just the silver and deep blue space. That's the name of it. That is so beautiful, Miri. There are 6 different colors of holochromatic. Get it?
Get a little bit more. Excuse me.
It's really pigmented.
It is very pigmented.
That's fabulous, meeting. Tara Marie, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you have a great Monday, and thanks for tuning in on Monday nights with us.
So I flipped this around so it's not the original side with the pigment. This one has less, so I'm just sort of working it down. Ooh, side to side.
It looks good with ombre already.
And so then I'm going back in.
Silver?
Yes, with my shiny silver. So I'm going to use the applicator that I already used because it hasn't been contaminated with any other colors.
So excited.
Yes, since this is the lighter pigment, I feel like it's safe enough to pull over the entire nail. Mm-hmm. If it was the darker one, it would likely eat the other color. So that's why I went ahead and placed the blue first. Just going over with the silver. But it's cool because you can still see that pretty baby blue underneath.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Edie, looks really good. Julia, thanks so much for tuning in. Beautiful, just on its own. Yes,
Julia.
So you think we should put crystal on it? I'll leave it there.
Bling, bling, baby.
Bling it up.
Hey. All right. So now that that's been applied, we'll show you the other method for applying your crystals on top of our holochromatic.
Ooh,
so
nice.
before, after applying our pigment, I went over, applied our Glitz non-wipe top coat and flash cured it for 30 seconds. So this time we're going to live on the edge. We're just going to go right over it with the Glitz non-wipe top coat and then, or Glitz condensed glue gel and then the non-wipe top coat, and go straight through it. So this way, you want to make sure that you don't scratch it all though, because say your nail bumps it, it's likely it'll take the pigment off, and then you'll just kind of have to redo it again. So that's why we're showing you both methods, because neither method is wrong. I get scared.
All over.
So I've got my Glitz condensed glue gel here. I'm going to open up and we're going to go in with my twin tip brush. Two of our most used items here on our live videos. And then I'm going to use about this much here of my product. So not too much, enough to cover the entirety of the nail. You just want
That's cool.
to float it.
I like that. I like the ombre. Really. It's so happy colors.
It is happy colors. So keeping a nice thin application. Fully covering my nail. Not too bulky. And now I'm going to float my Glitz non-wipe top coat over that.
Yep, it doesn't do anything. This will perfect. Just for any of you to be wonder, like, is a right way or wrong way.
Nope, you can do both. And going over with my non-white top coat. It's so awesome. It looks so beautiful, and then you put the top coat on it so that that light reflects.
It looks like
through the whole glossy layer. And it's gorgeous.
It looks really good. It's like in person though. This one is good.
You just have to come to Pensacola and check it out.
We have the shows in 2 weeks at Nailco Hotels. It's our local awesome distributor. And we're also going to be at Rhode Island. And next will be at ABS. You are going to meet Smitty and Jenny at Orlando. So that's the biggest show. See if we got an opportunity to meet every single of you. If you are happen to go into the shows, let's meet up and get connect.
All right, let's dress it. Grabbing my Glitz crystal picker here. Nail Chick. Hi, thanks for tuning in.
Hey. How are you, Kathy? My sweet friends, Kathleen. Thanks so much for tuning in.
So we're using 2 of our clover shapes. Part of me feels like I used this shape recently, and I'm not sorry for it because I like it so much.
Yeah, she did it last time. Wow, but you know, St. Patty. Hey,
it's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, I'm actually sporting.
Tomorrow is a Fat Tuesday.
Tomorrow is Fat Tuesday, y'all.
So is that supposed to be is the biggest Mardi Gras day?
That's the day. Yeah. It's the very last day of Mardi Gras.
So you better
Today's Looney Gras.
Yeah.
Which basically means it's Monday. It's the day before Fat Tuesday. Lundi Gras. Lundi for Monday.
Well, wish that we live in Louisiana, then we can get. Okay, we're closed. Let's go party.
We have to go get daiquiris. Sorry. We have to. We just don't have any other option.
Let's go.
Julia, you coming? It's Taco Tuesday. Let's get 99-cent marks. And queso. My face is breaking out anyway. Might as well eat cheese dip.
Looks cool.
Yep.
Okay, Meaty. I get it.
Just something fun and simple.
Simple, but it looks really hard to do on, but it's just you're wearing it like Meaty nails. She's had her nails for how long now?
It's been at least 2 weeks. Using our dramatic glitter, as well as our dipping and our holochromatic.
Yes,
and Glitz crystals and metal frame. So you can see how we brought all of these elements into one set.
Yes.
So every nail does not have to be the same for them to coordinate.
It's bringing something new, just really simple. It doesn't take much to do. We already have everything is ready for you. We think for you. Make it just so easy, so then you don't have to work harder. You just need to work smarter. That's all you need to do. Just come in handy. Also, when you take a look on the kits with holochromatics art, when you get the kits, it's automatically come with the free non-white top coat.
Yes.
So, also when you're using MIDIC, MIDIC, the coat, to save 10% off the entire purchase and free shipping. Over $99.
Whoop, whoop. Okay, so there's your great value and your high quality and your savings right there.
Yes.
Right off the bat. Boom.
There's probably 2 sets of nails you get your invest back. 2 sets of nails with the holochromatic.
Yeah, depending on the salon that you work in and the sort of area you're in, the sort of clientele there's sort of a price range that you can find yourself in for pricing these nails.
That is so nice and simple. But this is really, really cool. It looks like Cinderella, I think.
Yeah.
And then we have one of the pixie that matching with the color of yours. So let me do that pixie on the nails. Diamond dust pixie.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come back.
Looks
Nancy.
awesome.
Y'all, guess what?
Guess what?
It's Nancy's birthday today.
Hey, yes,
She
it's
wasn't
my
going to say
birthday.
anything, but guess what? It is.
Finally,
It's the time.
I made it past. I don't have to use fake ID no more.
Yep, no more fake ID. You're finally 21. You look like it. You look younger than me.
No, now I can tag along with Minnie and Jenny.
Yeah, we can finally see. That's why we have to celebrate Fat Tuesday.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Say happy birthday.
We sing this song to you. All right. You know me, just fighting with my beads, getting them to sit where I want because I have OCD. But anyway.
Hey, thank you, Meg. Can't wait. You know what? Hey, we all the girls local here. We should, one day we should get connect together.
Yes, business meeting.
Yeah,
It's
business
networking.
meeting.
It's a networking
business
event.
meeting. Networking. All good can go out together.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Misha, we're not very far.
Oh, Mimi looks good. It's so simple. Just so simple, but then it's easy.
It is.
I'm all for it. Okay, make the plans for it, so then we can all hang out together. Just come and grab the drink and connect. Right, Meaty?
That's right.
Meaty's all for it too. Me too.
Hey, I'm
Why
in.
not?
I'm in it to win it.
Meaty, you off camera. You go too far. You're leaving us.
Coughing my way off screen. All right. So, I'm going to put this one bead back where it belongs before I throw it in the floor.
Come back.
And I'm
You know
going
what?
to go ahead and...
It's already there, but then when you cough, it's right.
Whoa. That's my life. So, I'm going to go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds.
I think it was there, and then Meaty cough, and it's just running on the side.
You can't be in control of everything in life. Sometimes that means your metal beads roll away. At least they're cute, though. All right, super quick. In the light, before they can move.
Yeah, before it moves.
All right, so, of course, asking my client to gently rock their nail back and forth so that I can cure all the way around. Because you don't want there to be any vulnerable spots, and you don't want there to be any areas where their hair is catching, or their fuzzy sweater is catching, or they're trapping moisture underneath, because that's kind of gross too. So you want to make sure that you've sealed all of it in.
Everyone thinking to do something.
And I'll show all of you who just tuned in with us. This was our first design of the night using our holochromatic art in shiny silver.
That is so cool.
And some of our special shapes in yellow gold bead. So beautiful. So many different looks and possibilities. Thank you for tuning in. We are just finishing up our second look here.
Jenny, how are you? Thanks so much for tuning in.
I'm going to go in with my Glitz Precision Glue.
Thank you so much. You said love.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks so much for your support. Kathy.
Just so everyone can see that up close.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope everyone have a great Monday night. And thanks so much for spending your nights with us.
So I
Need to make you some tea, huh?
always. No,
Maybe.
it's fine. No, because by the time you make it, we'll be done.
It's okay.
So I'm just feeling around to see if I can feel any areas that are lifted, because sometimes my eyes deceive me. And so I'm going to go in and just apply a very small amount of my precision glue. This is our thinnest formula of our glue gel.
I love that special shapes.
Which is what makes it so nice for filling in these smaller details. We have our condensed glue gel, our standard Glitz glue gel, and then we have our precision glue gel. The condensed being the thickest, which is really great for flatbacks and 3D crystals. We have our Glitz glue gel, which is great for any crystal or accessory, especially flatbacks. And then we have our precision glue, which is great for going back in and filling in those small areas and just sealing everything in. You want to protect the longevity of your design, so of course you don't want it to last forever because you want your clients to come back, but their nails will grow out. Oh my gosh, are you playing again? It's Nancy's birthday and she'll play if she wants to.
It's a silly thing.
Okay, so thank you. You love our clovers. Thank you, Brad. I'm going to go ahead and place these back under the light for 60 seconds. Let them cure. And then I'll place that on our plaque and show you side by side our two different looks that we've come up with. So make sure that as you are checking out our website, glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, you're looking at all of our kits that we've already prepared for you. Make sure you look at the contents. A lot of them come with everything you need to get started. We also have a la carte items if you just simply need like a refill on what you already have. We have our collectible mixed bags you can look at, and also we have our special shapes. If you prefer, you can buy them individually, but the kits tend to be the best way to go. Some of them are mixed elements. Some of them have a theme, like obsidian or mega gold. You can always check those out, but definitely either way, make sure that you're using my code MIDIC at checkout. It's spelled MIDIC, and that will grant you 10% off your entire order, no matter how big or small it is. If your order does get to $99 or more, you also receive free shipping. So that is just, as always, our special bonus to you that we always want to offer. And whenever using our products, if you would like to go on social media and share them on Facebook or Instagram, please use hashtag Glitz Crystals or hashtag Glitz Accessories and such when you're posting. That way we can find them and we can actually feature work on our page so that other artists, clients, and distributors can see it themselves.
Yeah, thank you, Neo Chick. She said like.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Jijang, how are you?
I thought you weren't going to make it.
She made it.
I was worried.
She made it.
I was concerned. Look what we did.
Median, it looks so awesome.
Thank you. We've got our shiny silver, and we've got an ombre of our shiny silver with.
Can you see it from there?
No. Using our holochromatic art.
I tried to see how you can see it.
These were so much fun to put together.
I'm out not at home. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We just wanted to share these with you, and we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule on this Monday in March. Our first live video of the month.
Yes.
Actually, it's our second. The first one was on Friday the 1st.
Is it Friday the 1st?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So our second of the month, but
Yes.
definitely, of course, check out glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com.
I love them. Mick, thank you, Mick.
Thank you. Make sure
Medians
you
and Jenny's will also be at Nailco's on March 17th. So
Yes,
we
we
can't
will.
wait to see you again with Rachel's and Meg. And then we're going to talk about our business meeting. So we're going to be all for it. So fabulous. Thank you, Medians. It's a great live tutorials. And this is so simple designs that it looks like really difficult to put on. It's how you can keep your crystal stay on your client's nail for so long. But actually it's so simple, and the crystal will last up to 3 weeks. And some of clients have they using hand a lot and they're still staying on. I can't wait to see you all. Yes, likewise, can't wait to see you all. So if you will check out, don't forget to take a look some of the features products today that Median's doing. She's using 2 different holochromatics art, which is shiny silver and deep blue space. And also you can see the kits come with the top coat, and in some of the special kits with obsidians and the goldens, obsidian, and some other kits that if you like it so much, and you can check it out using code MIDIC MIDIC to save 10% off plus free shipping of all over the order over $99. So great. I hope you all enjoyed the live video tonight, and have any questions, any feedback, please don't hesitate to just comment us, comments and DM us, or also email us at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch.com. If you don't have any distributor closer to your state, your local area, you can also have them email us at info@glitzaccessoryandsuch. Then we will get right back to them. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoy your night, and we will see you tomorrow night with Jenny. And Medians will be back with you on Wednesday.
Yes,
Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.